This is Agatardi 2744 here today with a product review over the Snug iPad 2 squared cover, and it's only $19 in the US. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this review. Now looking at the iPad 2 skin by Snug, basically it's made out of a silicone type design, and as you can see it looks great. It has kind of a pixelated look to it, which actually, believe it or not, that look helps to kind of absorb shock when you drop your iPad 2, and with that it's also very, very strong. This material, it's flexible, but it is very, very strong. You can't break it just by simply tugging on it, like I said. So the installation is pretty simple. Basically just slide in your device just like any other rubber silicone type case installation. You kind of have to work the edges in order to actually fit it on there correctly, but once you have it on there, for the most part it does stay on there, except I do notice some issues like with the edges coming undone, which I will show you later on. But first thing you're going to notice is obviously, like I said, the design. I'm a big fan of this design, and only for $19, this case is amazing in my mind. Now, to the right, you're going to see that, or to the left of the case, you're going to see a GSM port for AT&T devices, and unfortunately, this only comes in one model. So if you have a Wi-Fi model, you're going to have that weird blank spot there like I have. You're also going to have your volume port open, your microphone port open, your power button and your camera slot open, your rotation lock open there, and the buttons with the covers all over them, like the volume and power buttons, those work great, very responsive like normal. You also have your speaker slot cut out there and your sync cable cut out over there. Now, as mentioned, this texture is very, very nice. The pixelated design, I'm a big fan for that. And it actually does, like I said, help protect your iPad 2 because it'll help to absorb the shock. Now, you're also going to notice that this is not iPad 2 smart cover compatible, unfortunately, but with that, for the case, it's only 19 bucks, really great deal. It also has, the corners are a little bit thicker than all the edges, so with the corners, that's kind of a hit spot. If you drop it and you hit the corner, most likely you're going to have some damage to the screen because you hit that corner, it'll affect the whole entire screen in a way, so it kind of helps to absorb the shock whenever you drop it. Now, what's nice also is that the case does stick out over the edges a little bit, so if you drop your iPad 2 face down, it will protect the screen for the most part. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, it does kind of suck because those edges are a little bit loosely put in. So if you do put it down in a weird way, or you're using it, they could come undone slightly on the edges, but for the most part, the case will stay in place. I'm just a really big fan of this design. It helps against, simple falls, nothing too extreme. Like I said, this is no military tested case, but it will protect your device from scratches, dents, minor falls, and stuff like that. This is a Snug iPad 2 silicone case. Thank you for watching. This is Agatardi2744. Please feel free to go ahead and hit that subscription button above to see more over iOS devices. I'm making about daily to every other day videos now over pretty much everything. Jailbreak, app reviews, product reviews like you just saw, and so on. You guys can visit in the description below. Find me on Facebook and Twitter. As well, check out iOSnova.com for up-to-date iOS news. That'll be much appreciated as well. Please feel free to also leave your comments and thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And once again, thank you for watching. This is Agatardi2744.